Hello YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. We've just dropped onto the N340A heading towards Sorbas, and then we're going to head out into the Tabernas desert because we are going to ride the Stelvio of Almeria. But first we're going to go to some old kilns where they used to melt down the iron ore before they used to ship it. So that's the first stop of the day. There's lots of these lorries on this road carrying, I'm not sure what they're carrying, but from the quarries down this way, down to the port at Garucha. Welcome to Sorbas. Got the houses here stuck on the side of the cliff. A bit like Cuenca. Right, we've just turned off the N340A and we're heading up to where the kilns are, and it's looking very atmospheric on top of those mountains, and the temperature's dropped to 17 degrees. It's getting a bit chilly now, so we said we might put our jumpers on when we stop, because we've got our summer riding gear with us today, so it's getting a bit fresh. Well, these are the kilns. Apparently they're constructed in 1894, and they're very important to the area. Between 1896 and 1931 they moved about 3.8 million tonnes of iron ore on these little trucks that used to pull carriages down to the coast where they'll be loaded onto the ships.
So here I am inside.
You see, they've still got the cone on the top of this one, but these ones, obviously they've been a bit neglected. But originally there was 8 of these in a line, so the iron ore would be sorted by hand, brought across this bridge, loaded into the top of the furnace, and they'd do 50 tonnes a day, and they'd mix the raw materials with charcoal and they'd heat it up, and then it would come out of the bottom again, all done by hand down the bottom there, and then it was wheelbarrowed across, and that's where the trains would be, and they'd take it off down to the coast to be loaded onto the ships. This is the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there are still 8 here. Amazing. So drop back down onto the N340A, just going through all the olive trees that are down here. So the next stop, we're going to Las Malvinas, not the islands in the South Atlantic, but a little coffee shop at the bottom of the Alto de Velifique, so we'll stop there for a coffee. So just going past the racetrack down here in Almeria. You can see it on the Karen cam. Don't think there's anything going on today, can't see anything. But a lot of the super bikes come down here for testing and setting their bikes up. I've just stopped for a coffee. Now we've dropped onto the AL1302. This takes up to Velifique and up to Bacares, and through the outer de Velifique, the pass is up there, up through the twisties, up through the Stelvio of Almeria, as the locals call it here. So they say it's 29 hairpins. I think the distance is about 13 kilometres it covers, and we get some nice views up there because obviously we're part of the Tabernas desert. So there's not very many trees up there, so it means you get a really good view all around, a good view of the Tabernas desert in the distance. And apparently on a nice day you can even see the Alpujarras, the foothills of the Sierra Nevada, so we'll see when we go up there. So it should be interesting. We're just coming into Velifique, the little village. Hairpins have started already. 2021 they used it for the La Vuelta, which is Spain's equivalent of the Tour de France. They used it as one of the mountain climbs. And the views have started already. It's lovely. Just starting to climb up slowly now. I think the steepest part is 14 degrees gradient, I think I read yesterday. So some nice switchbacks on here. And yeah, the start of the hairpins, I'll have to get Karen to put a camera on the screen. It's like Spaghetti Junction. Amazing views. "14 degrees now, it's getting fresher. Another switchback. Comes a twisty section now. Ooh. Get the right gear. Wow, still going up. 13 degrees now. And all the autumn colours on the trees, look. It's oranges and browns. We're going into the clouds in a minute. I'll stop here at the viewpoint. Amazing.
Here we are at the top. Can't see quite so much today. Looks like rain over there now. Very dark, atmospheric, as we say. We've got another motorbike coming. That's the Tabernas desert in the distance. You can see where we've ridden up.
That's the view of the Alto de Velifique, or what they call the Stelvio de Almeria. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. You can see the clouds are coming in now.
It's just here, look.
Wow, that's
You can't
amazing.
see it at all.
So we could see that in a minute. 1 minute ago you could see the desert in the distance, and now it's just completely fogged over. And the forecast said it was going to be clear up here today.
Well, it was.
Well, it was until we got here, yeah. Wow, that is amazing.
See the fog coming in. Cloud.
Wow, that's amazing. The clouds have just come in like that. You can't see anything. But it does look like there's blue sky in the distance though. So this is officially the Alto de Velifique, 1,820 metres above sea level. Yeah, look, there you go, you've got blue sky now, look. And as if by magic, it all clears. Got a nice view of the other side.
See the cloud coming in this side as well.
So this was completely unexpected. We'd run along a nice tarmac road, and then it just goes into this track, this gravel track,